Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighted at fight time at 124.6 pounds. Fighting out of Huntington Beach, California, representing HB Fight Club, this is Ian Holloway!
Ian Holloway, 22 years of age.
And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighted at fight time at 123 pounds. Fighting out of Compton, California, representing Black House, Zunny Corona.
And Zunny Corona, only 19 years old. Two young guns are going to enter the ring. Here at the Lion's Den. David Huey alongside the urban legend Chris Coley as we get ready for round number 1 against Ian Holloway taking on Zunny Corona.
I see confidence and I see intensity, man. It's going to be, I'm ready. I can almost feel it.
Our referee, Luis Cobian, making final checks, making sure our officials are ready. Asking for some tape. What are they going to tape down?
Maybe the buckle in the headgear? Sometimes those headgears have those metal buckles. Shameless plug.
There you go.
Smart kid. Use your airtime wisely, my man.
Zunny Corona, trained by Miguel Imodici, fighting out the Black House Gym, 1-0, standing 5'6", 19 years of age, taking on Ian Holloway out the red corner. Here we go for round 1.
Holloway's coming out early.
Holloway fighting out the southpaw stance.
Nice body kick. Nice inside check after the body kick. Nice. I like the arm pull. You got to get out of there.
Holloway on his dancing feet.
Yeah, I like the way Corona's cutting off the angles so he can't explode into him, but he has to shut down that center line because that's where he's losing.
The fighters are swinging hard.
Holloway's throwing the big O-bomb.
Oh. And our referee, Luis Cobian, gives Zunny Corona a standing 8 count. Standing 8 counts here. Allowed in amateur fighting, no standing 8 count in professional fights. He gets an 8 count. And Corona kicks the standing leg of Holloway.
It looks like Corona is catching, they're clashing on the outside. Heads.
And Holloway's just swarming.
Just swarming, yeah. I wonder if he has that enough gas for a round 2. He's burning a lot of energy here, punching arms. Nice check, nice turn by Corona. Good guard.
Oh, Corona gets a few in. Chris, we talk about fighters entering the ring and entering with a set of nerves. Is there a way to calm yourself down before entering a fight for the first round?
Yeah, you gotta breathe, man. You gotta listen to your coaches. You kind of gotta black out any distractions and focus on a task at hand. A grown man trying to murder you with the gloves on. It is scary, but you know, if this is what you signed up for, you gotta snap into it pretty fast there.
And as we conclude this first round, who do you see this round going to?
Honestly, because of the 8 count, which was questionable in my opinion, I see it going to Holloway because of the 8. Well, I don't think that deserves an 8 count. I think the kid slipped and was getting his footing back while being swarmed by punches. But with that being said, Holloway.
Well, since it's a 3-round fight, but Corona earns 8 points, he's got to win the next 2 rounds to get a draw. So he's got to make a little bit more of a statement to come out victorious.
Yeah, he has to wake up. I like his composure, even though he took a lot of shots in that round. He really came back and showed some veteran defense. Coming out southpaw now for Holloway. It's like the southpaw confused him.
And our referee, Luis Coma, asks a no holding, no clinching. This is kickboxing. Unified rules. Oh.
I will say that's about the second or third time I've seen that scenario where they've either clash heads or the southpaw kick is angled off because his pivot is off. And so the shin's going to slide up to the golden bears. See?
Both fighters.
Just, there you go. Good tenacity. Yeah, I'm glad he's holding him as he gets close to stop the exchange from happening. Holloway's fighting smart, or trying to. Corona needs to push it here. Oh, man.
Now Corona looks like he's driving the momentum forward.
Yeah.
Holloway spin back fist. Glances off of Corona.
Good action. It's just, I feel like these guys are an inch away from, on both sides, from hitting their marks, you know? Just an inch. But they're both going for it, man. Interesting to see.
10 seconds remain in the second round.
That's a clenched knee.
And that's the end of round number 2. Now, Chris, I've taken my fighters all around the world, and the kickboxing rules kind of differ from organization to organization. Like in K1, absolutely no clinching at all, no touching, no clinching at all. But we see some of these fights here. What is your interpretation on the clinch in terms of kickboxing?
Honestly, I fought both styles. I fought with the clinch allowed, like a half clinch, and then I fought with no clinch allowed, period. I felt like when I got in danger in those fights, the clinch meant more. But in the fights where there was no clinch allowed, I had to be sharper on my toes. Between those, you have to adjust. That's why it's very important to know the rule set. It's very important to know.
Right there we see the corner of Zunny Corona.
I think Miguel's telling Corona he needs this round. He needs to wake up and get to it. Holloway can coast to a win here, man. I would say he's up 2 rounds.
All right, here we go for round number 3. Ian Holloway out of the red corner. Zunny Corona out of the blue corner. These guys, and there you go. They're swinging.
It's very important for fighters to fight in amateur and feel this and develop, you know, that missing a punch, that not being close enough, that being too far away. It's the experience is immeasurable you get in these fights. So these guys are doing the work. And there's going to be a lot of homework for them to go back and watch. Nice body kick. Good cross follow-up. There you go. Corona, he can counter. He can come back. He has a good counter capability. It seems like he's playing the circle game a little too much, the angle game. Not needed. There you go. Holloway's going shopping now against the ropes. Oh, he's at Winco. Okay, Corona's firing back. Okay, Corona.
That's coming back strong.
Yes, he could pull this out. He could do it. Yep.
Some big punching by Corona.
And What I want to say there in that scenario, that's why it's important. See that? He need him in the nuts twice now. It's important to know your ring placement inside the ring, man. Make sure the ref can see what's going on. Or it could be a veteran play by the Holloway, man. "14 seconds.
And great action by both fighters. Ian Holloway versus Zunny Corona. In the eyes of the urban legend, Chris Coley, who do you see it going to?
Honestly, I'm going to say I'm going to go with Holloway. I'm going to go with Holloway. He was more aggressive. He landed the motor strikes. I could see from this point of view that did damage. My critique of this young lion, he's going to have to tighten up that southpaw game, baby. I saw some fouls in there that, you know, might have turned the fight the other way. But good on Corona for sticking it out, man. That experience will be immeasurable later on.
And still come up on our next bout from Squirrel Muay Thai, Jason Granado, taking on Isaiah Jackson from Engage Combat Training. That bout is going to be at 136 pounds. But here we're waiting the decision between Ian Holloway versus Zunny Corona at 127 pounds.
127 pounds. Wow, man, I couldn't even, I'd have to lose a leg.
Now, for me as a coach, I usually like to get my headgear off my fighter and get their gloves off and stuff like that.
ASAP.
You know?
Let me breathe, please, sir. Yeah, that he doesn't seem exasperated. He seems he's still all there. Like he could probably go another round. So yeah, he's probably just chilling in his headgear, wondering why he didn't do enough. You know?
Well, I've called many FightersRep shows, and I've seen fighters come back repeatedly, and I see them up their game each time.
Yeah.
Zunny Corona, training with one of the best out there, Miguel.
Yeah. You see, I really appreciate amateur competition because this is a solid building block for a fighter. He can take this footage home later, hold it, watch it, learn from it. You can send it to your coach. Your coach can do the same. He's going to learn a lot from this. You know, you win or you learn.
And fight fans still coming up. Another title fight between super middleweights Joshua Caldwell and Kaylee Scott. But tonight, we're going to send it to Joshua Shibata for the official decision.
By unanimous decision, from the red corner, Ian Holloway.
The kid did the work. Good, strong, big, confident kid, man. Good strikes and damage. Just clean it up a bit, brother.
Ian Holloway's record improves to 2-0. Zunny becomes 1-1.
I really appreciate this exchange. This kid applied a lot of pressure in moments needed. You could tell that Corona was always in the fight. It was just he didn't have enough gas to turn those corners. Like right there. Right there. He could have turned a corner there if he followed up. But, you know, they watch and admire their work instead of sitting on there. Yeah, my man is confident. I really like the energy that Holloway is bringing, man. Young Tiger blood. You go, young man. Rumble.
Your winner, Ian Holloway. Now, Ian, you just said a mouthful to the camera. You want to say it again while you have the mic?
Yeah, I'm going to repeat it again. Shout out to promoter George for getting me this gig. I've been in his DMs for over a year trying to get this gig. I wanted a knockout. I didn't get it, but I'll take the 10-8 round. I'm letting y'all all know right now, Ian Holloway, remember the name. I'm going to put on better performances because I'm not doing this unanimous decision, split decision. I want knockouts, TKOs, and that's it. So get behind me and let's go. How about that?
Let's go. I don't think I have really much more to say of that, Ian Holloway. But let me just say, HP Fight Club, you are growing some killers in your camp. Anything you want to say about your gym?
Hey, HB Fight Club, we the new Huntington Beach bad boys, so you better represent and you better know, because that's how we get it done in Huntington Beach. You dig? 2-0, Huncho.
Well, nothing much more to say. Once again, congratulations, your winner, Ian